Yeah, my name is Mak Chishty. I'm a commander with the Metropolitan Police Service.
Fantastic. So thanks for joining us at this event today. First off, what were your thoughts about the event? And was there anything key that you would take away from the event that would specifically help you in your position?
I think these events are really important because, especially in Brussels, it brings a whole different group of people together around common issues and common concerns that we've got. And the biggest thing that we've took away from today is actually everyone understands that it's the engagement with communities, building their trust, their confidence at that local level. That's what's going to make the difference within their neighbourhoods. And each neighbourhood by each neighbourhood, as it gets safer and stronger, will become more resilient to the attempts of ideology that try and pervade our society.
Fantastic. So, in your opinion, what are the main actions that can be taken to counter the growing trend of Islamic extremism that we're seeing across Europe? You touched on community-based. Is there anything else you can add to that?
I think the main actions are several things. Firstly, let's wholeheartedly get in with communities where there's a real relationship between all communities, local policing and other agencies. That fortifies us, make us strong. The other thing that, as I said in my talk, that violates me as a Muslim is the misuse of the Holy Quranic verses. And I think there should be a strong, public, loud rebuttal of those, because it's those which are then dressed up as legitimate, holy Quranic instructions that then coerce people, driving them into an area misguidedly to do harm to themselves and others. So I think we should get together as a community and say, actually, stop violating us as Muslims, stop committing sin, stop using the Quran for evil things, and let's just bring the Quran out in the way it should be, as a scripture that is safe, that is tolerant, that is good for all people.
Yeah. So you're talking about a matter of education in a sense, particularly so people can distinguish between these different versions of Islam. So what are your thoughts on how to implement this education?
I think education is really important, and it can be formal and informal education. It can be tutorials, or it could be just mentoring and coaching. And that sounds all very, very stuffy. But what I really mean by that is actually a lot of people go to mosques. The sermon after Friday prayers by the Imam could have a far-reaching effect. Parents talking to their children, having a good relationship, absolutely explaining what the Holy Quran is about. And even if you don't know each verse, what you can say to your children, it's peaceful, it's tolerant, it's accepting. It means that all people of all religions must live side by side like brothers and sisters. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Obviously, as you can go through, you can get the real education through colleges and universities and become scholarly-like. But being practical and being real, simple messages of goodness, good virtues and our values, which are common across all faiths. That should be the main message that we should get into all parts of our communities.
Fantastic. And just to talk again about the event today, what do you think is the role of events such as this? Do you think they're important? Do you think they add value?
I think they're important. I think they add a huge amount of value, and I think that we should do these more often and around different cities in the world, because today it brought me into contact with many European colleagues and partners and different agencies. I was able to perhaps outline some of the work and my experiences, but also hear from them as well. They may have taken something away from me, which I hope they have, and I hope it makes some difference. I've certainly taken a lot away from them, which I use in London as well. So you can see how interchange that we're getting a message across. But what it also shows is actually ourselves, Brussels, Germany, France, Paris, we are one community, and that we should be working on this problem together and sharing each other's practices and experiences.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.